The reason I chose optometry as a career was my whole family's in healthcare, so for me it was just picking which aspect that I wanted to do. I shouted around dentist, podiatrist, optometrist, pharmacist, and as I shouted around, I really felt that optometry gave me that really nice patient-doctor relationship and something that I could grow into. As I went to every school, I had looked into clinic versus research-based schools, and as I shadowed and I went to more schools for interviews, it became apparent to me that I really wanted to go down the clinic route, and SCO's clinic is just bar none to the rest of the U.S. So I wanted to stay home in the South region, so that was big for me. I wanted to stay closer to home. I also looked at accreditation of schools, and SCO just jumped off the page for me. I had my first interview here, and I found myself comparing every other school to SCO. I think it is beneficial that our faculty here have optometric degrees, because when they are teaching us materials, they can code it in such a way that we can use that in our future optometric careers. Learning from a physicist that doesn't have an optometric background might be difficult for him to relate to us how this might be beneficial for us later down the road. In terms of modalities of optometry, I also recommend going into different practice types. There's vision therapy, there's pediatrics, there's contact lens specific practices that would be beneficial for you as a aspiring optometrist to go and look into. SCO does focus on private practice, I would say, but they also at the same time don't forget the retail side of things as well. They want us to make our own decision and what's going to be best for us. They do have focuses in private practice in terms of we have classes for that in our first and second years, and that kind of helps us learn about the business side of things and laws and codes and everything that we might need later down the line. I've made such good friends here right off the bat. The faculty and staff and the admissions team do such a good job of making sure that we're all together from the beginning, and it really builds a sense of family and camaraderie. And that's something that I didn't really find to the 10th degree that I did at SCO. Our security team here at SCO does a phenomenal job of taking care of us. They don't leave our parking lot till the last car has left. They're always communicating with each other. They have different posts throughout our school where at all times of the day you will see a security guard. I've never felt out of place or unsafe. It's really a seamless group of people, and it's good to have them on campus for sure. I love Memphis, and you know, despite all the bad stick that Memphis gets, it's been such an amazing city for me. I'm from Atlanta, so coming to Memphis was kind of a smaller city, but I love it. There's no traffic here, which is amazing. In Memphis, a couple things I love to do. I'm a big foodie, so I'm always looking for the next restaurant, the newest restaurant, and there's so many mom and pop restaurants here that you never really run out. I'm a huge sports guy, so I go along the Mud Island riverbanks and we just play pickup soccer, pickup football. The Grizzlies games are always a good time when you're with your friends. You can't forget about Beale Street as well. There's bars and there's clubs, there's food. The Grizzlies stadium is right on Beale Street as well, so it's really a fun environment on the weekends. My favorite mom and pop place right off the bat is Maciel's Tacos. I love that place. I cannot recommend it more. Hop Dottie just opened here. It's a burger place. I've already been twice in a week. There's a lot of places to eat in Memphis, but one of my most favorites is Jerry's Snow Cone. And just to tell you a little about the experience of Jerry's Snow Cones. It's a little mom and pop place, and you have to go with the Supreme. It's a slushie with an ice cream in it as well. And oh man, it's just so good. You can get all different kinds of flavors. The line around Jerry's Snow Cones on Sunday at any given time is gonna be around the building. And it's really an iconic place of Memphis, and it's a hidden gem for sure. My experience at SCO has been amazing. It's been a blink of an eye. Honestly, I'm gonna be a third year in a couple weeks, and I just don't know where the time has gone. I've learned so much, and I've made such good friends here, and I just can't wait to see where the rest of these 2 years will take me and my future career beyond that.